Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on the garage again. So, kind of the goal for today, I've actually already filmed most of this video, as you can see. But the goal for today is start getting stuff out of the garage, do some more bracing on the roof, try to get that all squared away, at least on the front half. So, we're going to work on getting a couple things out, work on getting that squared up. Should be good to go. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so my grandpa's been working in here. I've been working in the house. That was a separate video, but he got a bunch of stuff out of here. Got the POS 420 out, got the lawnmower out. We're probably about to try to take this one out. But what he's been doing, basically this: handyman jack, block of wood that's strapped to the jack. Probably not the best thing to do, but it works. So we started with over there, work our way this way, and then taking these 2x4s and supporting the whole deal as we go along. Now, one thing that me and him was just talking about actually was the way this was built. Pretty interesting. So if you look, there's a sheet of plywood here. There's a sheet of plywood. They're not staggered. All the edges run with each other, as you can see there. It's quite interesting. I don't know why you would do that. And the guy that my grandpa bought this house from supposedly was a contractor that built Walmart stores and stuff. So kind of worrying knowing how this is built. But anyway, like I said, he's been taking a bunch of stuff out of here and getting everything braced. And you can see him over there. He's about to add some more bracing. I'm trying to get it braced before we start taking a whole bunch of stuff out. Just trying to get stuff out as we go along. But I think we was trying to get this lawnmower out today and maybe some of this other little stuff. Alright, guys, so he got another support screwed into the wall. Anyway, like I was saying, we got some of the stuff from out here put back in. We're going to take the 420 here back down to the shop, put it in there, but suffered a little bit of damage on this thing. It's filthy for one. Bent this and messed up the sticker there, but that's about it. Be interested to see if my hey, it still works. That's interesting. But the battery on this thing is super dead, so it's probably junk. So we're going to get another one. And also, the dirt daubers have found home in my snorkel. So if you didn't know, on this thing, one side, let me see if I can show you. One side is for vent lines. This side is for vent. This side is intake. Oh, this one's is full. But anyway, I really would like to get this thing all fixed up sometime or another. I've got so much money in this thing, it's insane. I know now for sure it probably needs a battery and clutches. The clutches in this thing were completely shot when I bought it. Got it fixed up. Tried adjusting them, didn't work. Put another set in, and I think we didn't let them oil. I think was the issue with those. We didn't let them soak in oil, so it killed those. So I've ordered some new ones. They're actually in the house. I believe they're I think they're EBC Dirt Racer clutches, but I don't remember that for sure. But I did order some good supposed to be upgraded clutches for this thing. And if y'all don't know, if y'all are new here, this is my big bore 420. A bunch of motor work done to it. Got an HMF exhaust. Got a lift on the front, winch, that kind of thing. Bunch of stuff's done to this thing. Right now it's sitting on the old wheels and tires off the 350. Because I sold the Outlaws that were on here. Had Outlaw 2s, 29.5s, and some 14-inch MSA diesels. But I would like to fix this thing up after we get everything going. So it's no back brakes. That's why they're zip tied shut. A little reverse bypass here because the back brakes don't work. Front brakes are iffy at best. You gotta kind of pump them up to stop. But I would like to go through this thing, get a bunch of stuff fixed, and start riding it again. Maybe try to find a bit quieter exhaust. And like I said, start riding this thing again. The front end, I'm gonna say, needs some love. But again, I would like to get this thing fixed up, like I mentioned, and start riding it again. But let's get it down here at the shop and get it parked in there. Alright, so we got the 420 down here in the shop. We're going to try to actually jump it, see if it'll start and run. Now, I know it's got some old gas in it, but I think this gas has stable in it. So it should be... Well, there's the fan. Key is off. Okay, so round two now that the jumper cables are hooked up, right? Nothing. No. I'm gonna say that battery is dead. They are blow fused. We'll check them and see what we can find. But I'm gonna say that battery is probably junk. Alright guys, so as you can hear in that video, it's just not going to do it. I'm going to say that battery is just junk. So that was with the charger on jump start. I think it's like 250 amp jump start. And it's just not going to do it. So I'm going to leave it alone. Not melt nothing. But I do want to get the thing going sometime here pretty soon. Like I said, needs clutches, I know that for sure. I'd like to redo a couple things on it because, well, I'll just kind of give you all the backstory. I bought this thing from a guy in Mississippi. He built it, and after building the motor, I could never get it to start. Prior to rebuilding the motor, he put a new rear end in it, a whole new rear end. He rebuilt the entire front end. I think he has said that the front diff was rebuilt in this thing. The brakes didn't work. I redone the brakes and they still are kind of spongy because that side, the caliper wouldn't come apart. I have new pads for the front somewhere. I just need to find them and then get the new caliper put on it. But anyway, I did that. Did a bunch of work on this thing. New battery, new fuel pump. The fuel pump is up here on this. new fuel pump. I actually put 3 new fuel pumps on the thing. 2 new ECUs. Did a relay back here. I don't remember exactly what the relay's for. Where did it go? I think it's down in here somewhere. But new relay, new solenoid, starter solenoid, new ignition switch. Just a ton of work. Now, between me and Devin, we put a lot of money in this thing. I bought it from him, for a decent deal, and I put a ton of my own money in it. I think he said he had around $2,500-ish in the motor alone, not counting this, not counting the rear end or anything else. I did the winch. I built a winch plate for down there, wired that up. I had some rock lights on here, ended up selling those to an old friend of mine. But this thing's a ton of fun. The twice that I've rode it, 3 times that I've rode it, I pulled the headlight out, was building a bracket. I wanted to put some light bars in here, kind of like the Hayes Fab lights, if you are familiar with those. I had originally was going to send these out to him and have him build some for it, but that didn't work out. So I was going to build my own. I still might, I don't know, but I would like to start making some more content with this thing, as well as the 350 here. But just let me know. I mean, what would y'all like to see on this thing? It does have 2-inch lift. Just a ton of stuff. I did a bunch of stuff with this thing, and it's just kind of set. But I would kind of like to, because I'm not into the going swimming with your 4-wheeler type of deal. I know some people are. I'm not, personally. I probably wouldn't have snorkeled this thing if it wasn't already done. So I figure it's already there. It's not really worth replacing the plastics and all that stuff. These floorboards come off another bike that I bought to part out. So I have new, uncut floorboards for this thing, as well as some other things. I would like to get some probably 28s or 30s put back on here, and a couple other things. But again, y'all let me know, what would y'all like to see, because I would really like to get back to this thing. I kind of hate to see it just set. I'd like to get some use out of the thing, but we're gonna have to do some work to be able to use it. So y'all let me know, guys. But anyway, y'all, I think that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope everybody has a great day.